Revival House Network.
And don't like the brags, I don't like the boast. They like hot butter on the breakfast toast. Watching flicks, talking chicks, I like to motorboat. Can Riverman make it, yo, a check? Nope. So look at all these movies I got. Commenting like, should we watch them or not? And I know they just be acting for cash, but I still got one question to ask. Like, why'd he do that, do that, do that? If that was me, I'd be like, screw that, screw that, screw that. I'm an alpha, I'd eat through that, through that, through that. So why'd he do that, do that, do that?
What's up, everybody? Zach and Aaron are both back. BTM Revival House Network here represent. I don't know what we're doing today. I guess it's a surprise, according to Zach. And just full disclosure, change of pace. If you guys are one of the patrons that are listening in live at the moment, it's not going to matter to you guys if you're listening to it after the fact, but we were supposed to be doing a Mac and Zach episode with Moi as well. We were supposed to do Space Jam finally, but
we were going to do Space Jam. Fucking Mac, he fucking bitched out on us.
Mac did a Mac.
His beta fucking head. He got the fucking
his beta head felt fine like an hour ago.
Fucking beta ass head. Fuck his beta head.
And you know what's funny is in like T minus 30 seconds, we're going to see Mac is live playing something on here streaming.
Resident Evil 2?
Not Resident Evil 2. Why 2?
Well, because I said so.
8 just came out.
You playing Resident Evil 2?
I'm just saying, like every time you can't record, we then see it pop up while we're recording, like Mac is live playing this, you know? So
fucking low
whatever.
T beta, but we are doing, this is a little surprise episode because we fucking, our boy to go from the movie graveyard, when we first asked about, like, you know, people, you know, requesting, he was actually the first one to chime in. He gave us a jokey one. He said, can you guys do fucking Aftermath, the Genesis from 1994 from our boy, I forget the guy that directed his full name, but his first name is Nacho, and it just sounds very Chad. But like, yeah, this is basically, this movie's known as like fucking like, there's no dialogue whatsoever. It's all visual, 30 minutes.
Oh, that's perfect for us.
It's very much just like fucking something perfect to react to for commentary's sake, baby.
All right, well, it sounds cool.
Yeah, fucking, you know, back in the day, I saw this on Netflix, and I told our boy to go, and he's like, just like me, he can't believe they would show this on Netflix, basically. So we got to do it, baby.
It sounds good to me. And of course, for those on the Patreon stream, Zach streams, and that's for anybody out there interested, just a quick Patreon pitch. You can join us as we record these, and Zach streams the film. You know, we don't have to worry about YouTube bullshit and getting stricken and you having to locate these off-the-wall fucking movies, you know, if they're not available. Can you imagine if we were doing the Patreon, we were doing the Schizophreniac movies?
Oh, fucking. Let's see, we needed to redo them someday just for that.
Just so we can do that. So, I mean, I don't have to download this shit. I can just watch it via Zach's stream. But anyway, we can get started. Zach, are you ready?
We are ready, baby.
We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, play.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what this movie's about. So it's blind for you too, or have you seen it?
I saw this back on the Netflix. I just said, why you gotta not listen to me?
I'm sorry, I was pulling up the chat on my phone too. Oh wow, Plemke just shared the cover art. Okay.
Oh yeah, fucking, it's gonna blow your fucking mind. Look at that boner pulsating.
What
That's what it looked like.
Is that a ball sack?
I hope so.
So when did this come out? Let's give me the history.
Fucking, I don't know. Yeah, I need to look up some trivia on it. Let's do that. Entertains them, Aaron, while I'm looking up some fucking trivia on this amazing film.
Well, I was all prepped and ready to do Space Jam. You know, I had mentally prepared myself. And I had given Mac the opportunity. We said, you know, I can do one or the other. I can jump in on a stream and we can do a live stream for RE8. I know you guys did some RE8 recently. Last night or the night before? I want to get in on that. But yeah, he backed out. So this is exciting, though. It's kind of refreshing to kind of do something like this and kind of unplanned. And Zach had the great idea as far as that fucking dog, dude. That looks like a puppet.
Amazing.
Sorry.
Amazing.
But
poor doggy.
yeah, it's brutal. But
that's a sad fucking. You hurt the dog. You don't hurt no dog.
But it doesn't.
You don't hurt the dog. You wasted it. You fucking you're opening up the movie and you're already breaking the fucking ultimate rules on this baby. -1.
It looked like a doll though. It didn't even look real though. That's fine.
Oh, it looks so real. Everything in this movie is real. Like they used real body parts, real dogs. Very Chad. Very Chad.
Max asking if we can do Sunday night or tomorrow night. You gotta tell him, no, man, we gotta do our normal stuff, man. He missed the boat. I can't anyway. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want Sunday night. But I told, if we can't do Space Jam today, which obviously we're not, I would prefer to do it next week because I'll have a 3-day weekend and I can squeeze it in next weekend. So
hey, you're talking over the movie. It said -2 now. It said -2 and they showed a cross like a little necklace. What are they trying to tell us? What are they trying to tell us with this movie film? These After Effects are fucking killer.
So when's the first time you heard about this? You didn't just like blindly watch this on Netflix. Like, okay, you had read about it, right? How old is it again?
I blindly watched it on Netflix. Very chatty.
But you had to have heard about it or read about it on some blog or something. Like, why would you blindly watch this?
Because it fucking it's about fucking a guy that kills corpses or fucking fucks corpses.
Oh,
kills corpses would have been fucking dong. Like that's the fucking shit. You got us to do that. But I just gave away what the movie's about. Fucking, but he got it out of me. He twisted out of my fucking arm. You heard how he fucking talks to me. It's like psychological warfare, this motherfucker. Fucking -5.
So Zach also had the idea, you guys, to do, since we didn't do Cinema Enema last month, he thought it would be cool to just do 2 straight Cinema Enemas. So do a Cinema Enema this weekend and then do one next weekend. I mean, I'm down if everybody else is cool with that.
Hopefully, I can find the other fucking movie, the theatrical cut of Nightbreed. I'm hoping. I'm looking into it, baby.
Yeah, we'll try and see what we can do. And I think tomorrow we're going to be doing Cinema Enema for Best of the Best, baby. Best of the Best, the Eric Roberts classic.
Doesn't that just sound like something gay that he would pick?
It's quintessential 80s. It's very montagey, very quote unquote trying to be inspirational. It's very homoerotic, you know how like those 80s, like Rocky, Apollo and Rocky, there's like all homoeroticism about it, right? And how it's just one of those movies. It's really over the top, but I likes it.
Fuck, it sounds magical. It's going to expand our minds. It's going to fucking open it up and fucking, it's going to put some new ideas and shit in there to fucking just scramble that up.
And Eric Roberts in that movie, when he's fighting in the tournament, man, he's got a ponytail that I'm sure you're going to want to like pull back when you rail him. I'm pretty sure you're going to make jokes about it because it looks funny.
Amazing.
It'll be
his daughter.
Yeah, I know. It'll be our ode to Corey G, right? Because Corey G liked those movies.
Yeah?
Huh? What? Did I cut out or something? Can you not hear me? Hello? Hey.
Finally.
Oh, what the fuck? No, I didn't do anything. I've been here the whole time. I said it'll be our ode to...
fucking say you a story.
It'll be our ode to Corey G is what I said.
Hell yes.
Because I'm pretty sure that's the kind of shit he liked.
He's the damn Chad. I fucking posted a picture of him, the pinnacle of Chad.
All right. Well, hey, Plemke said he heard me, so it was you, Zach.
Very high, TC. I fucking passed through the floor, went to another dimension there for a second.
I guess so. Well, Plemke's guaranteeing me that this movie's going to open both my third and fourth eyes.
Oh yeah.
So let's see.
Look at that foot. He heard it in his foot.
My dog would have fun with that foot, man. My dog is obsessed with feet.
Look at that cock hanging.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Does the cock shrivel and shrink when you're dead? Does that have anything to do with the blood flow, right? You'd think it would shrivel and shrink.
I have no fucking clue.
Right? I mean, like what happens? The blood's not pumping, right? So there's no circulation anymore.
So wherever it was, it stays. Probably.
You think that's how they? Well, I mean,
That has to be true because in Clerks, the lady gets raped by the dead body. Fucking, you can't tell me that shit ain't medically accurate, baby.
yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. If you die with an erection, you keep an erection. I mean, I know rigor mortis sets in, but that wouldn't be rigor mortis. I believe is muscles hardening, right, and clench. And I don't know.
Oh yeah. So for anybody not watching with us, we were seeing this guy hanging out. Fucking, he's working at a morgue. He's fucking doing all the shit, but like, yeah, looks like he's just going about his day. There's other people around. I'm assuming that when those people leave, he's gonna get fucking freaky with these corpses. If you know what I mean. I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen.
I thought you've seen it.
Nope.
You said you saw it.
Motherfucker, you believe everything you hear. This is why you... No, I'm joking. Yeah, I watched it, baby. I did. See, look at that cock hanging there. Fucking, wouldn't it be like... I always thought like this would be a cool job to have. Fucking, it'd just be very Chad. Like,
really, I used to work in a hospital, and where I worked was right down the hall from the morgue. I worked in the tunnels, where the morgue is, and I entered the same door into the tunnels for work every day that they were dragging bodies. They were wheeling dead bodies in from the trucks. So there's many times that I was walking right next to a fucking gurney and a dead body in a body bag, and so I don't know, man. I just. They would offer, like, if you worked at the hospital, you could easily get access to the morgue. Like, there was channels you can go through, like, and request.
Hey, real quick, that looks like our boy, Mr. Bean. Is that fucking...
Yeah, it does. I was going to say the same thing, too. Yeah, it does.
See, we should show this scene in our video, and, like, we cut to the movie of Mr. Bean where he lifts his mask up and gives the fucking thumbs up.
He got that Eminem, yeah.
People would think, like, hell yeah, this is the same movie, very Chad.
But yeah, I had plenty of opportunities to gain access, like to do a shadow session, right, with somebody that works in the morgue and just kind of watch them do their job. But I never wanted to do it. I'm like, I can't fucking handle that, man. I don't want to see that shit. I don't know.
I have to see this shit. See,
Yeah,
I've traveled through every fucking inch and spectrum of the fucking internet world. I'm now at the point where I can't even, my dick doesn't even get hard unless I see a corpse. Fucking, it's just that fucking. I'm just that much into this shit by now. I've went through it all, babe. Fucking the cake farts, all this shit, and like nothing fucks me up more than look at that. Oh hell yeah.
Well, they you always watch in the movies whenever you have like a mortician and shit like that. They're doing this like it's their everyday life, so they're like listening to fucking Wham on their head, their Walkman while they're just kind of cutting up a body. Just that, they don't give a shit.
Exactly. See, I don't see how that dog you were saying it could have possibly looked back. Cause look at their people. Like those are good effects, baby.
So I have a question. The people are good. The dog looked cool. It just looked like a fake dog. It didn't look real at all.
Don't fucking shit on their effects, baby.
Hey, so my question is, if this guy is going to fuck dead bodies, I only see two guys in here. Does he exclusively fuck dead guy bodies?
Oh, hell yeah. What would it matter at that point with their fucking...
If you're a necrophiliac, can you be a hetero or a homosexual necrophiliac, or does it matter at that point? Or are you just a necrophiliac? You know what I mean? Like, can you be a necrophiliac but prefer women corpses?
It sounds like they are necrophiliacs because they get off on the dead body. I doubt they give a fuck which sex, baby.
Interesting.
No, they give a fuck about the sex, but not, fucking see, I did a fucking pun I didn't even notice. Very Stacy of me. Like, if I was a chick, I'd be one of those fucking really hot chicks with the big plump milkies and the fucking hell yeah, very, very Stacy.
Whoa. So that's a good point. So Plemke in our Patreon chat, he's saying foot fetishists, or foot fetish enthusiasts, I guess. He says they like both men and female feet. So I guess necrophiliacs love both genders too. I don't know. I mean, but then at that point, it's like, I don't know. There's a difference between a guy's foot, nasty ass fucking cheese toed foot, and a woman's foot. And
there probably isn't.
Men and women both have butts. I mean, I think people can either like men or women's butts and not necessarily both, right? I mean, I don't know how that's different, but who knows?
Look at that beautiful uncircumcised cock there.
It's like
Beautiful.
floppy. Is it? He's got it laying down. Got it.
Oh, you just want to peel that skin back and have yourself a little banana?
Okay, Plemke's saying what he's saying is that gross shit like that attracts bisexuals. Okay.
See, look. So the grossest thing we've seen so far is he like fucking took a brain out of a human skull and then put like a towel in there, and it's like, oh, is that what they do? Like whenever they're showing the body at the fucking like, see, yeah, like this shit like hits on you, like, because you know we're all gonna die one day, and our own mortality is staring us, and we're watching this and just like cringing, like, oh, this is what they're really gonna do to us, baby. And then of course it hits the ultimate peak. It goes full blown. Oh, what the fuck? And he starts fucking them.
Is somebody gonna fuck me? Oh God, is someone gonna fuck my dead body?
Exactly. I would only hope so. Like I wouldn't want to fucking be like a dead body virgin.
Are you one of those people that would be like, I don't give a shit what happens to me as soon as I'm dead? Or would you be offended if you somehow knew as soon as you die? Like if your worst enemy, he made a promise to you. He said, look, as soon as you croak, I'm going to fuck your skull. And I'm going to do all this shit to you. I'm going to piss on your body. I'm going to take a shit in your mouth. Would you let that bother you? Or would you be like, I don't give a shit. I'll be dead.
I come on your corpse. That would be a good fucking band name.
What if that was like the new standard is you can have cum tribute ceremonies like for a funeral?
Hell
right?
yes, coming on corpses.
Yeah, like not a new kind of wake service. What would you call that? What would be a clever name for that?
Fucking strawberry shortcake, maybe fucking something very Chad, very fucking Stacy at the same time. Fucking cherry cheesecake. Fucking see, I forgot what the question was, and now I'm just thinking of fucking cherry cheesecake, fucking sweets, very Chad.
What was that picture you sent in our chat earlier last night or whenever it was? What the fuck were you eating?
Oh, fucking, we got the pizza pockets. This place, this restaurant, fucking that we really liked, and then they closed down for a while, but then they come back. So I got some pizza pockets. I was eating them very Chad.
There you go.
But I'm dying to see what fucking Mr. Bean does to this fucking corpse.
Magic.
Yeah, magic. It looks like he's noticing. He's noticing that like the blood is a good lubricant.
Look at that fucking bush, man.
I know. Don't it just fucking get you hot?
Guy looks like Frank Zappa, and so does his bush.
Fucking hell yeah. Don't you just want to fucking rock his socks off?
Isn't that a weird thing too? I mean, I guess a lot of people don't really care what happens to them once they're dead because, you know, I'd imagine half the people in the country are organ donors, right? So that's them signing away that once I die, they're going to cut me open and take out and hollow me out.
Doesn't it just fucking make you hard to think about?
Mordo Ornan?
What
the fuck?
Are you an organ donor? I am. They're gonna take my heart. They take my eyes. They're fucking very Chad.
To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know if I'm an organ donor as far as my Arizona driver's license. I couldn't tell you what I said when I got it like 5-6 years ago. But here in Arizona, man, our licenses are good for fucking 50 years. It's crazy. My license expires in like 2058 or something.
Amazing. So you might be completely fucking mentally brain dead at that point already. Fucking like dementia has set in. You still don't gotta go to fucking get your new license, baby. You got like 8 years fucking dementia riding around. Very Chad.
Well, no, and that's a very weird thing because it's like by the time I could be much older, I'm not going to look anything like the picture I took like 6 years ago. By the time like 1958 or whatever, 2058 rolls around. So it's kind of interesting.
He sees a young girl now. This is when he's going to fuck. So he does prefer women corpses.
Okay. Well, there you go.
See, he's like, I still got standards. He's still like fucking, you know, I got that shit that turns me on more than other things, you know. Fucking a hole isn't just a hole to me. And it still needs to have fucking long hairs, titties, and, you know, that shit too. A skirt on, preferably.
I kind of feel bad, man. I kind of feel bad now if I'm not an organ donor because is the only way to fix that.
I thought you were saying you feel bad for the main character here. Like, fucking, what has society done to him to push him to this? And we're going to get all philosophical, baby.
No.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure this, he probably got the treatment of, schizophrenic dude.
This guy's probably fucking an incel. Probably frequents fucking Reddit, like some fucking poll Reddits and shit. Very it's just all coming to me. Like, it just screams. The actor's done such a wonderful time. He doesn't need to use words to let us know exactly what his character's been through.
I know. Well, I like how they're really letting the scene breathe, like slowly disrobing, taking that belt off. I mean, those are some firm titties, I'd imagine, right?
Fucking firm.
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna cut the underwears off.
Oh my goodness.
See, I don't care how fucking, I don't care how, uncrazy you think you are. There'd have to be some temptation to fuck pretty women's and pretty men's working at the fucking morgue factory, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but you know what a dead body looks like, man. Dude, come on.
A fucking dead body is just like, no way. No one, most people, if you're not fucked up, don't even want to go near a dead body.
No.
You want to stand back.
Dude, they're all fucking blue in the face and fucking, it's not the same. You could acknowledge that a girl or a person was once a pretty person, but fuck me. I think it's against just our natural human instincts. Like, I mean, like, that's what makes you weird or sick, and you're on the fringes of that if you're into that shit. Because most people, natural human instinct is you don't fuck dead bodies, you don't eat your fellow species, your fellow man, and you don't do all this shit. It's you have these outlier folks that are nuts. And just like same thing, you don't fuck like kids, right? It's these outlier fucking people that are just weird.
Amazing.
Even though I'd say there's a lot more pedophiles in the world, or sorry, Platophiles than there are necrophiliacs. Someone should do a study on that.
Fucking, hell yeah, very Chad. Fucking, like, where do you get in life where you start like, you know what, I could just fuck a dead body? Very, that just seems normal to me. Like, yeah, he's not just gonna have sex with it. He's like cutting it up. Like he's like, we're living out some creepy fantasies on this dead body.
Yeah, I don't even know how you come to find that you're into this kind of thing. You think he just watched gore movies growing up and he's wondering why he had a boner? A big raging hard on?
Yeah, it's probably something so much. He probably got molested as a child, shit like that.
By a corpse. He got molested by a corpse, so now he is what he eats, right?
It looked like she has some work done on her boobies. It looks like a scar there. Like whenever they were, or is that just like a weird film that is fucking dried over with the fake blood?
She got outie belly button.
Oh yeah. What do you think of the outie?
I mean, they're whatever.
You ever fuck an outie belly button and try to make it an innie? Like I'm gonna fuck that thing into an innie. You know what I mean? And you ever try doing that with a man's dick? Then you'll really know fucking enlightenment.
Plemke, have you not seen this before? He's saying this is sick shit, guys. I literally just had chicken wings earlier. Oh, he's never seen it. Sorry, dude.
From what I remember, it gets fucking.
Oh, gosh. Knives up. Oh, brutal.
Imagine being that woman.
Yeah, thank goodness I can't really hear the sound effects.
Oh, you can't hear it?
Well, it's playing, but we're talking. You know, it's not loud enough to where my talking isn't.
You got me all concerned, baby. Look at it. I'm going to town on that. For those of you not watching along, he had a knife and it fucking up the snatch. It went not a pretty sight,
dude. Yeah,
and not slowly and fucking like
No, there was no foreplay involved. He just rammed it in, no lubrication.
And stabbed in and out over. He hit her with the old in and out, as our boy Alex would say from Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
Oh no! Now he's masturbating.
The pee-pee? Oh,
fucking Chad.
He's squeezing the titty while he's jerking off.
Of course, you need that stimulation.
Oh gosh.
You ever grab your own titties while you're jacking off?
You know what's funny is, like women do that. You watch like the pornos and shit, and women will be touching themselves and they'll be squeezing their own tits. Is there guys out there that do that too? Like you're jacking off and you're like rubbing your breast and squeezing your man tit? Yes. I don't know if that's a thing.
That's when you hit, that's like when you reach 7,000 IQ and the fucking meme shows like.
Mendoza does. He says he squeezes his breasts.
Oh, yeah.
Jerks it.
See, basically, Adrian showing up right now is like the equivalent to when your parents would walk in on the sexiest part of a movie.
The worst.
Yeah,
like the meme. It's like the meme where it's like they always walk in on Reanimator when the oral's happening from the head.
Yeah,
they don't walk in any other part. Yeah,
he just walked in on us watching a movie where a guy is fucking fondling a corpse while masturbating. See, you can only wish your parents walked in on you about seeing that as a kid.
Plemke says this is worse than the scene in Hound Dog. As we've stated before, I've actually never seen the scene in Hound Dog. I've only ever read the script pages. And so I don't know if it lives up to my mind, like what I was painting, the visual in my head after reading it on paper. But, you know, to be fair, the script here wouldn't be that visual. It's all about how you interpret what's on the page, right? Like this could have been as censored or as vague as the director wanted it to be, but he obviously chose to go pretty fucking gross.
You think Rowan Atkinson, like getting him to be in the movie too, had to have been fucking like a dream come true. But there's in the chat they're saying thanks, Zach. I know you guys can thank our boy the GOAT. He's the one that wanted. He's like he showed us a copy of his DVD and he's like, fucking, can you guys watch this and give a commentary? So hell yeah, we gotta fucking congratulate the GOAT. Very chat.
Yeah, thanks. And I failed to even ask, man. We should have seen if River was going to be involved. I didn't ask River because I thought we were doing the Mac and Zach, and but now I wish we would have pulled him in because I think he might be free, but it is what it is. And I would like to get his reaction.
I think he has seen this.
He has?
Fucking, this is only 30 minutes. Let's fucking get him on. We'll watch it again. It'll be
2 times in a row. Oh, is he lubing the cock? He's going to put it in her pussy. He's lubing his fingers and going to lube up the pussy.
Oh, no. Well, you're seeing Rowan Atkinson's beautiful ass mounting.
What sick fuck decides to make his short film this?
A fucking chad.
Can you imagine being in film school?
See, he knew it had to be a short film. Like, he would have been a really sick fuck if he decided a full-length movie was this gonna be this, baby. So he's still a little sane, at least.
Wait, Mendoza, is that a jab at Zach? He says, wait, hold on. Thanks for comparing me to someone's square parents? Or was that a Plemke thing? I don't know.
Hell yeah. That's a Plemke thing. That should be a fucking Saturday morning night sitcom. Saturday morning night. That's that good shit. Oh, he's taking pictures of himself fucking the corpse.
Yeah, people are obsessed with pictures, man. It doesn't matter if you're some sort of sexual abuser or if you're a serial killer. People are obsessed with taking photos of what they've done. You know what I mean?
The fucking psychology, fucking, how fucking much of a loser are you that you gotta fucking take a picture of this? See, that just goes to show you, like, if fucking people, sad lives, they turn to this shit. If you had friends, like, you wouldn't be doing it, you'd be fucking them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised. It's like, if you're gonna go all in like that, go all the way and take a video. Like, why is he happy with just like shutter effect and a bunch of pictures?
Oh, there's just something.
Oh God, is he coming?
Fucking the ultimate artist. See, he's gonna take these pictures and sign them like a painter would their paintings. He's just the ultimate artist. This is me mid-com on a dead corpse. Fucking the intricacies, the fucking contrast between life and death, the cum and the corpse. Yeah, beautiful, really. Fucking.
But I have a question. I have a question though. So I get it. They're not gonna just examine everybody before they get dropped off to the funeral home for semen. I bet you that would be on a case-by-case situation, like if there was a reason to do it. But aren't they going to notice the vagina's all fucked up? Because I would think it's all hardened and shit, right? The rigor mortis. I don't know what is it still capable of being as spongy and stretchy as it was?
What do you think that the fucking the people that get the bodies after this inspect the vagina? They'll never find it, baby.
Well, I mean, hold on. The person that works the funeral home, they dress them up. They do their makeup. They're going to see them nude, I imagine, because they dress them up, right? So you'd think that it's possible somebody could see some mutilated genitalia.
Well, see, this movie is from a different country, so there's a different culture where they don't do that. They don't see the point in that. So, like, fucking, I just made that up, but, like, fucking, that would have been dank. That would have been better. If that was the case, and I would have just sounded really smart. I sounded cultured like I knew other cultures and shit. But hell yeah, we see him now. He's putting like the innards in there. Fucking, they just take him out and they put him back in.
You know, once you think about it, it's just like one of my collectibles, one of my action figures. You know, it comes with accessories. You kind of put them in, take the head off, take the arm off,
Amazing.
swap them out.
Exactly.
Marta, her name is Marta. So they're probably from where the fuck are they from?
How's your husband?
I know Marta is a pretty big.
Yeah.
Marta could be Spanish. Marta could be Polish. It could be so many different things.
Been so many years.
Yeah, Spain. There you go.
While I count the tears.
Oh, well, Mendoza says Mexico. Whatever. So somewhere.
Fucking Tom Waits, Martha. Good song.
Marta, not Martha.
Yeah, I'm thinking Martha, but fucking our boy, fucking your boy, your new love, fucking the man Meatloaf, he covered that song on the fucking Welcome to the Neighborhood.
Yeah. Meatloaf's the shit. You know, I think we were trading videos and stuff like that in the Discord chat, which everybody can join, by the way. And I always like to play that Australian football game, and that's hilarious. But I don't slight anybody for getting older, man. But all I know is if I hired Meatloaf to come and play the biggest sporting event, and I was putting it on, I would be demanding a refund or disputing it with my credit card. I'd be like, hey, Amex, this is not what I agreed to. And I would send them the evidence. Like, let's watch this video, man. This is not, I paid for, and I would do anything for love. He is
over 300 pounds. He's like 50 years old. You know that he's not going to show up sounding like he did, baby.
I don't think he was 300 pounds. He was he's a lot smaller than he used to be, but
maybe.
Who knows? No, well, I don't know what happened to him. He must have stroked out or something, because now he talks weird too. He's got like a weird eye and everything. You know, his face it's doing the same thing Tim Curry did. Right? Tim Curry had his massive stroke and now his face looks weird, right? Like one of his eyes is lazy and his face is sinking on one side. It almost deforms the way you look. And Meatloaf kind of has that going on too.
We're seeing, this is his family life. He's got a normal life with kids and shit. Is that what's going on?
I guess.
Or no. Oh, it ends with him feeding it to his dog.
Ew, he brings home like an organ. Was that the brain or some organ?
Babe. See, we should just get, we should let our boy, fucking, Riverman, fucking AKA, I forgot what that funny name is I came up with. We let him know, hey, you can come on, we can watch it. We'll just watch it again. Fucking, that'd be Chad.
You want to?
Fucking, if he's down, well, we can't we can't lose that opportunity to get the Riverman.
I mean, I can send him a message real quick if you want, man. I mean, we'll see.
Martha Arneo Marti. Fucking amazing. I'm enlightened now.
I'm gonna ask him if he at least wants to hop on for a couple minutes.
Marti, that was like the fucking rosebud of this movie. Oh, amazing.
I'm gonna ask Riverman if he has recording capabilities, because wasn't he having issues last time when we did the Mortal Kombat commentary?
Mortal Kombat.
I'll give him a couple of minutes. He's online. He's active. We'll see if he responds. I mean, if not. But, yeah, man. Let's see.
It's very Chad. Very Chad. Fucking, but yeah, baby. Fucking, we got to the end, baby. We're seeing the credits. And fucking, if our boy, Riverman comes or doesn't come, like, fucking, I had a happy ending either way.
Yeah, and you know what, guys? I just kind of consider this extra. I mean, like I said, it's supplementing Mac and Zach. I guess we'll just do Mac and Zach next week, or they can do it without me Sunday. It's whatever.
Oh, Rivers Chimo or Rivers Chomo. That's what it was. The funny name I came up with and couldn't remember until just then. Rivers Chomo.
Yeah, gotcha. But anyway, Zach and I are still doing our normal shit tomorrow. I guess it's going to be Cinema Enema, and we'll do a Cinema Enema next week as well. So this is just bonus, man. Bonus.
If you want to watch with us Cinema Enema, we're doing best of the best fucking karate movie Aaron picked. I got Netflix right now.
Think Bloodsport, but with much lower stakes. So funny, but it's a fun movie, man. And Eric Roberts, man, he's literally, there's one scene in this flick where he's standing in a doorway after he said bye to his son because he's got to go off to Korea to compete in this karate tournament. And he's literally got a mullet. He's wearing a Bill Cosby sweater. He's wearing acid wash jeans with high tops and a fanny pack.
Fucking amazing.
It's pretty over the top.
That's how you fucking produce the sperm that fucking creates such a Stacy as his daughter. Very Chad.
Well, I mean, Riverman hasn't really. I guess we can give him another minute. But what should we do? Shoot the shit, or we should start doing our closing?
We should fucking shit in our hands and then fucking smash it together, rub it all over our bodies.
Oh, okay.
Fucking to see what happens.
Have you discovered any new podcasts lately? What you been listening to?
Fucking no, I haven't. Oh yeah, there was a podcast that was like a companion podcast for that Mia Farrow and fucking what's his name, director, that docuseries that came out. Been wanting to check.
There's always a podcast that goes along with whatever hot miniseries there is. Yeah,
exactly.
I've been listening to Bobby Lee's podcast, the comedian. Hey, Riverman's typing. Well, you go through phases, right? I have some of my favorite podcasts, but do you go in and out? Like you'll listen to them every week, like clockwork, and then every now and again you're like, you know what? I need to like take a few months off.
That happens, yep.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I haven't seen David Capper around for a while. I think he's going through a revival cleanse right now. Totally understandable.
He is fucking washing that shit out of his system.
So Riverman says he doesn't have recording capabilities. He would only be able to call in. So is that a no-go then, or?
As long as the backup works. It's up to you, baby. Fucking yeah, we can just fucking we drop it like it's hot, baby, if you want. Fucking it went by way too fast, I thought.
Well, so you're talking about your backup?
Fucking yeah, the fucking recording by that teddy bear in the room.
But it'll probably be fine, right?
It will.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him to call in. We don't have to do it too long.
We don't have to do it too long. You know why? Because it's 30 minutes.
Oh, you wanted to watch it? We'll ask him when he gets on. If he wants to.
Well, fucking, I'm just jiving away here, baby.
I just want to fucking just shoot the shit for a few minutes. Because who knows when Riverman's going to be able to record legit anymore. I mean, because like I said, he can't record, man.
Can you tell I got high before I found out that Mac wasn't going to fucking do the Space Jam commentary?
Oh, you had already started blazing up for it?
I did. So we I was hoping nobody noticed. That was kind of fucking like, yeah, am I trolling or am I not trolling? Fucking, you'll never know. Fucking anti-humor. I'm the king.
Okay, well, we'll see. He's taken forever and a day to actually respond to messages. So it's like I told him we'll call in, we'll record the backup, and it might be 5 minutes before he actually sees it. But anyway, what you doing? What you got planned for the weekend, Zach? Let's just shoot the shit.
Fucking, what am I doing? Nothing. I can't think of anything. I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna play some more of the Destroy All Humans. And then whenever Matt can, we're going to record fucking our blind playthrough of Resident Evil.
How do you like, well, I thought you started Resident Evil. So why is it a blind playthrough? You already did part 1, right?
Yep, we did part 1.
So what's so blind about it? You've already started it.
Because I'm playing it as we're doing it live. That's what it means.
Okay. So that's, okay. So you were the one manning the ship on the playthrough. It wasn't Mac?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So that was your first time playing it, the first time popping it in and everything.
Yo.
Okay. Was Mac trying to tell you what to do and shit, or were you?
He was very fucking low T beta.
Was it annoying? Like, just do this, do that. Like, hey, I want to play the game, man.
Yeah. Plus, it's like fucking he's seeing a slightly delayed version, so he's like, turn left, right there, right, go there, stop. And it's like fucking I already.
Yeah. Well, how far did you get into it, and what do you think so far?
Fucking so far, it's fucking interesting. Fucking werewolves and vampires. Fucking see, what if this opens up a new chapter in the Resident Evil fucking game? Like, what if they just start going like, "Hey, we've never done a fucking ghost Resident Evil game. Let's put ghosts in there." Fucking and just these almost anthology season like fucking different like every game like kind of the similar way that like Halloween 3 was gonna start a whole new way like every Halloween movie's different. It's just like Resident Evil, and it's just different fucking like horror shit. Like, what do you think?
I mean, I guess the mainline story is getting pretty tired. I've been it's seen a resurgence lately, but that's because we've remade a couple of the games that are already old as shit in the story. And I guess people love 7. Why is it they feel that every couple of games they can kind of earn the faith and the trust back? They decide to throw spaghetti at the wall again with a weird entry. Like, let's try again. Let's make it weird again. But
we played it safe. We made our money. Let's try weird.
But I mean, yeah, what else can they do with the story if they're going to go forward? I mean, if they want to keep remaking games, that's fine. But I mean, I'm tired of the Albert Wesker bullshit. I mean, it's done. I mean, I was tired of it a long time ago. I feel like the story itself was pretty tapped out after I would have been fine if it would have been left alone after the first few games, the first trilogy. Because it starts getting really kind of, I mean, I really like Code Veronica, but the story starts getting really convoluted from there. That's where it really gets weird.
Yeah, it's like fucking like a self-contained. It's like that was the most different one at the time. It was like a big gothic, scary castle, and then like all that whole thing with the 2 twins that were the bad guys, and then later on in the game, fucking they throw
doing
in
the Norman Bates. It was the Norman Bates shit, right? He was dressing up as his sister. Yeah.
Yeah, but then later on in the game, they throw all the fucking, Chris Redfield and his sister and fucking Wesker. And it's like fucking, yeah. Like once Wesker is like fucking like doing that weird dodgy shit where you can't shoot him and all this stuff. Like
he's like Lex Luthor and he's like a clone. He's got genetic like enhancements. And yeah, it just became like a Marvel movie, like you would say. It just like, what the fuck is this? I mean, it doesn't, when you look at Wesker in part 5 or part 6 or where he's not even in 6, his son is, but if you look at Wesker in part 5, even he doesn't even feel like the same guy that was in the first game, right? Like this guy, this crazy guy was posing as just a fucking like local small town cop.
Yeah.
And he had this,
playing it now. It's so obvious that like, oh yeah, these people developing the game are different than the last people.
They made it up as they went. They just made it up as they went. I mean, I get it. In the first game, they had lifted the veil, and that was the twist that Wesker had that lab and all that shit. But that was cool. It was a cool twist, and it was very cool. I mean, but I don't know. I feel like it ending when they nuked Raccoon City at the end of 3 was fine. And then maybe from there, kind of do its own thing. I think I like the Code Veronicas and I like the Resident Evil 4s and all that shit. But I think what they should have did differently was, like you said, make it new characters. They could have did what they wanted to do, but just like don't make it the Claires and the fucking Chris's and the, make it something a little bit different. So at least we can separate it all out, because Chris wasn't the same Chris anymore. I mean, he doesn't resemble the original Chris. Leon changed. Everybody just changed.
Like part 7, it seemed like they were trying to reboot Chris, but then the new one, he looks fucking like the older Chris now.
But yeah, I don't know. Matt keeps giving me a hard time because I can't play 7. I try. I want to try. I'll try in the new house because I haven't played any games since I moved in here, because where I have my game set up, it is a bigger space. So maybe I'll just try it from like even further back. And I don't think I can gimp the what's it called? The shaky cam and all that shit you can in some games. I don't think you can change that in RE7. I think it's just a PC thing maybe. But I don't know. I'm not alone in the world, because there's other people that get really motion sick by it, and I don't know what the fuck it is, but I know I'm missing out on some good games. But I've never really been into big FPS and all that stuff anyway, but I would totally like to play RE7 and finish it. I would play RE8. Everybody won't shut the fuck up about it, and it looks gorgeous. It's like, I know if I could just get used to the FPS, I would love it. And I feel like all I need is that one game for me to just love.
Those big, milky vampire titties look gorgeous.
Yeah.
They do.
I'm just saying, I feel like I just need that one game for me to just fall in love with. That's an FPS, a first person game before, and then I'll be converted. You know what I mean? Then I'll love them.
You'll be converted
because I've never had that game.
You could be converted to first personism.
I mean, I heard that she's the big bitch. That she's kind of a gimmick. She's like a giant Mr. X, like female vampire, horny Mr. X. Is that what people are saying? Is she horny?
Fucking hopefully.
She want to fuck you?
Hopefully.
Okay. Well, what was what was Mac's take? Did he tell you what he thought about the game as a whole, or were you trying to stay away from any kind of spoilers?
Fucking, yeah, he gave his opinions on it. But yeah, but no spoilers. Fucking, we gotta go through it.
All he said to me, and it was in the chat. I mean, he just said, I know before he got the game, he had his predictions, and all he said was, well, let's just say some of the predictions I made were accurate, but it's pretty fucking weird. And I'm wondering, I remember one of the predictions he made was that it was all like a fucking dream, like it wasn't real. And if that's what is accurate, if this turns out to be like a fucking Who Shot JR and it's like a fever dream, weird. I mean,
then they could make a whole new series, a spinoff. What did fucking Chris dream when he was day number 3 in the mansion? Fucking this is that dream. Fucking the fucking Resident Evil universe is never ending. Basically.
Yeah. Well, guys, I don't think River's coming because he's not replying to my messages, but he is very active in our podcast alumni group chat where they're talking about pulling out and vasectomies and shit. So I don't want to wait here all night just for a maybe, So, but this was a fun bonus episode. Like I said, Zach and I are going to be recording Cinema Enema tomorrow. I believe tomorrow, right, Zach? Or did you need Sunday?
Fucking tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to be doing Cinema Enema tomorrow, and I'm going to try and see if Goat's down. We'll try and get a crew together because we want to do Nightbreed. We would love to be able to do a comparison of Nightbreed, the director's cut versus the theatrical cut. I guess it's the theatrical cut that's hard to find, right? You said?
Yep. Which
is fucked up, right? What? The theatrical version is hard to come by? But we would like to actually watch both of them. If you find it, let me know. Is it not on they don't include the theatrical version on that Scream Factory release?
I don't own that.
I'm going to look it up. I have it. I'm going to look to see if it's on there. I don't have a burner. My brother does. There's no way I'd see him. I don't know if I'd see him, but I mean, see if you can find it, but I'm going to see if it's on that DVD or the Blu-ray. And I guess
that's not the one we're doing tomorrow though. We're doing the fucking.
Yeah. We're doing Best the Best. So we have a whole week, but anyway, so the plan is to watch both of them and to really compare them. I've only ever seen the director's cut. I'm pretty convinced. I've watched it a couple of times in my life, and I think that's the only one I've seen. So I've always thought the movie was lackluster as much as I want to love it. But I've heard from almost everybody unanimously that the theatrical version is the better version. So I would like to see if there's a better version that I appreciate more. So, maybe it'll be like an Alien 3 where the two versions are really different. So anyway, that'll be fun though. So we'll see if we can get Goat on for that. And but I think we're gonna wrap up. I don't know if this episode is bonus, if this is just for Patreons or patrons, or if it's gonna go up for everybody. Like I said, we just off the cuff decided to do this when Mac bailed on Mac and Zach. So, but if you guys are not on Patreon and this is out for everybody, like I said, TBD. Please know you guys can support us if you want extra by joining the Patreon for $2 a month. It goes a long way, and you get to join our private Discord to join these discussions as we record stuff, as well as getting early access to all the shows and exclusive content like this may or may not be. And Zach, I think next week, because I have a 3-day holiday weekend, if you have the space, maybe that's a good opportunity for us to knock out a couple more Ash vs. Evil Deads too. Right?
Oh.
So we're going through that entire series, and hopefully we'll be done with season 1 here shortly. And other than that, if you guys want to support us any extra on top of that, we have a Teespring where you guys can buy some swag, get something tangible for your donation money. They always kick us back a healthy profit from that, and that as well goes a long way. But if not, you guys can always just keep listening like you do. We appreciate you guys following, and if you're on YouTube, liking the videos, helping us out in those algorithms, and as well as following us on your favorite free feed for podcasts, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, all that good stuff for being on the go. All that stuff helps us. We're blessed and grateful to have it all. But thank you guys. Thank you, Mendoza, in the chat. Thank you, Plemke, for helping out. Whoa, Plemke's showing off his fucking Plemke. So you got that out of print Scream release, the double, the big fatty bobatty, and it's got the 2 copies. Shit, that went out of print quick. See, I got the one they released after it, where I think it's just the director's cut, and it's got the standard slipcover. Yeah, his is. Are you looking at it in the chat, Zach? I'm jealous, dude. That's fucking rad. That thing goes for a lot of money online, right?
Fucking it does.
That's fucking sweet, man. One of these days I got to come across it. And you know, that's like, I guess that'll be like another white whale of mine. Like I said, Zach ended up giving me the Dawn of the Dead DVD set. That was something I missed out on back in the day, right? Because Riverman had it, and I remember I passed up on it at my favorite used place back home, and I regretted it. And Zach hooked me up with that. But this will be another one I'll have to look out for. That's cool. That's a cool score. But thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks Mendoza for joining us in the exclusive Patreon chat, and thank you Plemke. And you guys are ride or dies, man. You guys are here all the time, and we're competing against Joe Bob, and you guys are still in here, so that's makes a guy feel good. Let me tell you. But hopefully we see you guys tomorrow. But we'll be back. Like I said, coming up in a couple of weeks. We got 2 rounds of Cinema Enema, and then back to business. So, you got anything else you want to add, Zach?
I'm coming perpetually, always in a state of fucking perpetual calming. It's a beautiful thing.
I wouldn't want anything less. Thank you, guys. Keep it going. Spread the love. Spread the word. Let's keep Revival House growing. We will see you next week. Bye-bye, puppets.
End of the week at the Revival House. Next month's theme, you gotta figure it out. Italian zombies or Pauly Shore, a slasher with a knife and the girl next door, and 1 second in, get it all queued up and ready, hit play in 3, 2, 1. Bye bye puppets, Zach Pete and a solo cut band. Couldn't miss Cameron's love and Josh's Scott failed and Riverman's bail. Bye bye puppets. Sounds good, like this country used to.